Good morning, Michael here, and today's devotion we're looking at Nahum chapter 1, first 13 verses, so we get to our index verse of exposition. And Nahum talks a lot about the justice and love of God. Verse 1. The burden of Nineveh, the book of the vision of Nahum the Elkoshite. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and dry up all the rivers. Bashan languisheth, and Carmel, and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence, yea, the world, and all that dwell therein. Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. But with an overrunning flood he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time. For while they be folded together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards, they shall be devoured as stubble fully dry. There is one come out of thee that imagineth evil against the Lord, a wicked counselor. Thus saith the Lord, though they be quiet, and likewise many, yet thus shall they be cut down. And when he shall pass through, though I have afflicted thee, I will afflict thee no more. For now will I break his yoke from off thee, and will burst thy bonds in sunder. So that gets us to the index verse. For now will I break his yoke from off thee, and will burst thy bonds in sunder. From Nahum 1 verse 13. So Spurgeon expounds. The Assyrian was allowed for a season to oppress the Lord's people, but there came a time for his power to be broken. So, many a heart is held in bondage by Satan, and frets sorely under the yoke. Oh, that to such prisoners of hope the word of the Lord may come at once, according to the text, now will I break his yoke from off thee, and will burst thy bonds in sunder. See, the Lord promises a present deliverance. Now will I break his yoke from off thee. Believe for immediate freedom, and according to thy faith, so shall it be unto thee at this very hour. When God saith, now, let no man say, tomorrow. See how complete the rescue is to be? For the yoke is not to be removed, but broken, and the bonds are not to be untied, but burst asunder. Here is a display of divine force which guarantees that the oppressor shall not return. His yoke is broken. We cannot again be bowed down by its weight. His bonds are burst asunder. They can no longer hold us. Oh, to believe in Jesus for complete and everlasting emancipation. If the Son shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. Come, Lord, and set free thy captives according to thy word.